If it's happening in New York, New Jersey, or Long Island, hear about it with Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.
So, you know what we want to do right now? I want to talk about finance for a second and go. We wanted to invite my buddy Ace Watanasuparp, and he's the Vice President Regional Manager at Citizens Bank, co-host of Eye on Real Estate, which is a big show on the radio show. When is that on? Good
morning, Joe.
Good morning, buddy. How are you, man?
That's on.
And great to have dinner with you with the other day. That was fun. Me, you, and Mary. That was a great time. Sorry about the mess in here,
it's
man.
okay. I actually had a sneak preview of your show with David Burke, and man, chicken, corn in the morning. That's amazing.
Well, and crickets.
You'd like crickets.
Good snack. That's the way to start your morning.
Shrimp kebab.
And Frank here next to me with the shrimp kebab. I love it.
Mary says me bullet points to talk about finance. You ain't gonna get there, man. Mary, come in. You have to come. Mary, come say hi, and we can take a camera shot. Mary, first of all, let me say, if you don't mind, Ace, and I know you know. And when is I Am Real Estate on with Dottie Herman? When is that on?
Every single Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Yeah, and you're in there, which is great. So I want to make sure we got a plug for that.
Great show.
And Mary, come sit there. This gal that you see here, Mary, she is like our number one of our great sales gals, one of our great sales people here, and we appreciate it very much. So thanks, Mary, for bringing Ace on board. Now, how did you guys meet? How did you get Ace on?
Dottie.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite humans on the planet.
Yeah.
Big deal. And I heard he's getting more and more famous, so we're trying to lock him in for whenever we can, any interviews we can get out of him.
Not at all.
Citizens Bank, he's a young guy, and you got a handle on all of this stuff. But what I want to get to, if I may, I got it, and we're talking about cryptocurrency.
Yes.
We're going to talk about, Mary, you had some great questions about millennials, too. I want to ask you about millennials. That was all good stuff. Yeah. But before I get there, because you know me, I always have to touch on the human side of it all. So the three of us had dinner the other night.
Yes,
we had a great time. It was great. And Mary, thanks for putting that all together. She's like, she runs everything. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Am I right or wrong? Ace?
We had dinner, Joe, and I was telling my assistant I'm having dinner with Mary and Joe Piscopo. And she's like, Joe Piscopo? Joe Piscopo from Saturday Night Live? Ace, you have to take a picture. So
we got one, right? We did go.
We did. So.
But tell me the story of your family, how you came here, your mother and your grandmother, especially all that's going on in China now, all that's going on in Thailand. You reading all that?
Yeah.
China's like trying to take over. But your mother, this is a riveting story. Then we'll get to finance if we can. Right into the microphone, Ace, if you would. Yeah.
It's a typical story, the immigrant story, where my grandmother, she's from Taiwan. She lived in China, and there was a period in time where Taiwanese people could not live in China anymore. So she had to sort of just leave and escape.
China said you can't live here anymore. Boom, you're out.
Of time. So she actually went to Thailand, and my grandmother, who's my mom's mom, she didn't really know what to do except cook noodles. So she cooked noodles for like the whole family for a living on the street. And fast forward, she met my dad. They came to America with like $100. They had 3 jobs each. And
in Hell's Kitchen?
In Hell's Kitchen and all over. I think my dad did the whole food cart, coffee shop, and GR Tobacco. And my mom also had 3 jobs. And then, they really, achieved the American dream.
Yeah, and look at what you're now you're a big shot of Citizens Bank, right?
Not at all.
Proud.
That's my parents right there. All the love to them.
I absolutely love that. So now I got to ask you about with the Fed raising interest rates. Is now a good time to refinance? Because you and I talked about that. I'm getting ripped off of my house. You got to come out to my house.
Definitely, I'm going to come out, Joe.
I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? So is it a good time to refinance right now today?
Oh, it's an amazing time. I think we all talk about rates, possibly going up, and not even possibly anymore. I think it's evident that it's going to go up. But with the tariff, with the trade war talks with China and U.S., rates actually went down the last 2 weeks. So right now we're currently at around 4.625 on a 30-year fixed rate, which is still at an all-time low, Joe. So if you think about it, we're still below 5%.
Yeah.
So if you think about refinancing, this is the ideal time. I mean, if you don't act now, who knows when we're going to see these type of rates. I think at the lowest that we've seen it be at around this rate is anywhere between 30 to 40 years ago.
Yeah. Are millennials buying? And Mary, you're a millennial. You're looking to buy a house now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that millennials buying homes now, Ace? Is that what's going on?
They are definitely buying homes.
They are. See, they're responsible.
I know a lot of folks are saying that millennials aren't looking to buy, but they are responsible. They're not
living in the basement of the parents' homes, huh?
No,
Well, all right. I'm sure there's still some of those.
Look, those might be the smart ones.
Yeah.
Right, those are the ones saving
That's
the
the
money.
bank of mom and dad, right? So they're saving a lot of money, Joe.
Yeah. It is a good time. Hey, and cryptocurrency. All I keep hearing about is the cryptocurrency. And Johnny Tobacco, who's on later, they really take it seriously. I'd be afraid to invest in that. But you're telling me that's here to stay, huh?
That's look, it's everyone's opinion. I think it's definitely here to stay. I think if you look at cryptocurrency, it's very volatile, and I think a lot of companies are figuring out how are they going to work with some of these blockchain companies. And I think I said this on earlier on the show, which is, in the tech boom, a lot of institutional investors came in first, and then individual investors came in. What you're seeing with crypto is that individual adopters start investing in first. Yeah. And you're starting to see financial institutions now come in to the forefront.
Wow.
So we're still at our infant stages, in my belief.
Can you refinance and use cryptocurrency in refinancing like that?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Still a lot of regulation. Still a lot of the volatility issue of the currency as well. So but I think biggest point is compliance and regulation.
All right, and you're on Eye on Real Estate this weekend. You're on this weekend.
I'm on every week, Joe.
Oh
every week,
man, look at you. And you're traveling around, man, with your real estate like you do.
Yeah. I travel around, but I'm on there every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So please, tune in, give us a call. It's an amazing real estate show.
It is true, Mary. So you and your guy, you're buying a house. You're looking for a house.
We're looking for a house. Yeah.
That's your guy
who else are we going to go to?
We're going to help Mary.
Mary's like, I have millennials. I was hear about millennials a bit, and you're not technically a millennial, right?
Not really.
No.
Not really. I'm probably on the older side.
So. But Mary's millennial. The guys, people that work for me, Big Mike, and then I have another guy, Lindsay, work, and they're great.
There are a few good ones.
Is there hope? There's hope then, you think, for the millennials, Mary? Come on.
There's hope, Joe.
If they're like you, Mary, we're in good shape.
Yeah,
Could you do us a favor, and Ace, forgive me, this is business. We want, there's a clothing store downstairs. You are so on it. Would you do that for us?
I heard
no one can. We buy clothes there. Yeah. Arthur shows up looking great. Where'd you get that? Downstairs. I don't want to give him a plug because they're not advertising.
Yeah. Don't give him a plug.
Holds up with watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, he got splattered. He got. Well, almost. But if would you just go downstairs and say, look, Piscopo sent me, and we want you guys on board.
We've talked about you all day long. Okay.
Come on. And
no
thanks.
pressure, guys.
Mary, thanks for the great work you're doing. You're doing a great job at the radio station. We appreciate that very much, my dear. And Ace, man, you and you got to come out to the house because I want to I need a bank to kind of take over everything and refinance and then, take over everything because I'm telling them, I'm getting ripped off. A lot of these banks, you have a nice personal touch. And when you talk to your higher ups at Citizens Bank, they listen to you, huh?
It's really, one client at a time.
Yeah,
and they really care. So for us, it's all about, the service and the relationship, and that's really what it's all about. So.
Well, listen, you're a great kid, Mary. Thanks. I tell you, we had a great dinner. We had a great time, and we'll be listening to Eye on Real Estate this weekend. Ace Watanasuparp, Vice President and Regional Manager at Citizens Bank, co-host of Eye on Real Estate, and great to see you, Ace. And God bless you, and happy 4th of July, brother.
It was a pleasure.
And to your mom, it's a great American success story.
Thank you.
Love it, and Mary, thank you as well.
Thanks, guys.
Piscopo in the morning. This is AM 970. The Answer. Non-stop action this morning. I don't know what's going to happen next. I have virtually no idea.
Everybody knows this guy. No, everybody knows he can do a radio show. Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.